Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania Marvel Legends revealed. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And today, of course, the inevitable Marvel Legends wave for the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania movie were revealed, as a few of us were wondering where these figures were, as the movie literally comes out next week, but the premiere was yesterday, so the embargo seems to have lifted on toys and merchandise, and today we got the whole wave of Marvel Legends revealed. Now, if you are paying attention to some of those leaked lists out there, then a few of these figures may not be a surprise to you, but if you're rectangular, you're shouting bingo at home. But anyway, let's break this down because I'm very curious what you guys think. And let's start off with a Build-A-Figure, as this one caught me off guard. I expected to see her in the wave, but not as the Bath. It is, of course, Cassie Lang, aka Stature. Just like her dad Ant-Man, she can grow small and she can grow big. Big Cass, if you will. And you can't teach that! And the Legends team have given us this as a Build-A-Figure with 2 interchangeable heads and an interchangeable set of hands. Now, honestly, I would have preferred Cassie Lang just to be average size to stand along with Ant-Man and the Wasp, so this is going to make it a little bit awkward for display. I get what the Legends team are going for, as they've already done this with Giant Man during the Civil War era, but I honestly would have preferred an average size Cassie Lang, so as long as we get that at some point, I think I'll be happier. So, not too sure how I feel about this. She looks great, honestly, but I would have preferred her average size. But of course, we do get Ant-Man and the Wasp in regular 6-inch Legend form with unmasked heads as well. So first, Ant-Man does have a new design for this film, and then we get an unmasked Scott Lang head, where the likeness is pretty good to Paul Rudd, but I need to see it in person to make my mind up. But the new design does look good. He doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, so you don't need to buy Ant-Man to build Cassie Lang, but that would be stupid. And of course, Wasp as well has a new shorter haircut to match what we see in the comics. And again, she's got some more blue highlights to her design as well. So definitely a costume upgrade for both Ant-Man and the Wasp. And the three of them will pair nicely, but Cassie's just going to stand a lot taller than these guys. And undoubtedly, the absolute highlight of the wave for me is Kang the Conqueror. Jonathan Majors, of course, second time round playing a version, one of the many variants of Kang we do already have in figure form, He Who Remains from Loki. And it didn't take too long to get our second one. And this Kang looks amazing. Now, of course, we've not seen the film yet, but we have seen how he looks in the trailer, and I do think this figure captures that very, very well, with all the details completely pinless as you would expect, with a couple of interchangeable hands for posing. So yeah, this one looks like the highlight of the wave. I always appreciate how the MCU bring these sometimes wacky comic designs into live action, and yet again, I think they have nailed it. He looks really good. Looking forward to that one. Moving on to the comic book characters in this wave, no one massively exciting, but it is always nice to add new characters to our collections, and that's exactly what we can do with Eggman. Now, he is just a hefty guy in a lab coat with an egg-shaped head, but he is an old-school Ant-Man villain. He's a scientist that went rogue and tried to control the ants for himself, so it makes sense for him to be in an Ant-Man wave, but I can understand where people not too familiar with his character may not be massively excited about getting it in action figure form, but I always like and appreciate adding new characters to the shelf, even if there is a bit of reuse there, so I'm not mad at it. Another one I'm not mad at is Crossfire. Now, this is a former CIA agent turned into a mercenary. He's like a villain for characters like Hawkeye and Mockingbird, but I remember him popping up in Astonishing Ant-Man not too long ago against Scott Lang. So again, it makes sense for him to pop up in an Ant-Man wave, and it's a character design that I quite like. He does come with a weapon, interchangeable hands, and it's a new character for the shelf as well. So those two I'm not mad at. I am a little bit mad at this one though. It is classic Ultron, aka the same Ultron we got part of the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure wave not too long ago, mind you, with a new head. And don't get me wrong, that was a great figure, a solid pinless representation of an A-tier Marvel villain for our collection. But did we need another one so soon with a new head? Probably not. So that's going to take away the shine from this one. Yes, Ultron had many different looks in the comics, so I'm not doubting its accuracy, but I just didn't need another one so soon. Maybe down the line I can buy a couple of them and use them as Ultron bots to go along with Ultron Prime here. But yeah, this one hurts a little bit considering it's the same figure we've got with a new head. But if you missed out on that Ultron, there you go. This one's also a little bit confusing. Future Ant-Man. Now, this character debuted in the comics in June of 2022 in a 4-issue mini-series celebrating the 60th anniversary of Ant-Man, where it had all of the different incarnations of Ant-Man. So this is literally a brand new character that only debuted last year. So I doubt many people out there have a super attachment to this future version of Ant-Man that they wanted in figure form. But if you read that mini-series last year and were like, damn, I hope we get it in Legends form one day, well, dreams do come true, as now you have that opportunity to add it to your collection. But many people out there, just like myself, have no attachment to this character design of Ant-Man and are scratching their head of getting it so soon. But it is accurate to what we see in the comics, and it's there for anyone who wants it. So yeah, future Ant-Man does come with a Build-A-Figure piece, so you can't skip him if you want to build Cassie Lang. So there you go, there you have it. That is your full wave movie and MCU split, as we usually get. So we get Ant-Man, the Wasp, Cassie Lang Build-A-Figure, Kang the Conqueror, Eggman, Crossfire, Future Ant-Man, and Classic Ultron. Very interesting wave here. Definitely some hits, definitely some misses. Always curious to hear what you guys think. Again, no right or wrong answers, people. You can love it or hate it. It's absolutely fine. I'm not telling you what to think. Let me know in the comments below. And of course, me and the super producer are going to be going through this wave in a lot more detail in my live stream every single Thursday at 8 PM UK time, alright? So go and check out the playlist for that, and we'll be back to talk about it then. Until then, let me know what you think in the comments, and if you like Marvel Legends, then you're in the right place. Check out the videos tab, find the playlist, but most importantly, please, 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 hit that subscribe button. Hit all of the notification bell. Don't miss out on a video. And please, hit that join button. Become a channel member. Either show some love or join the members club. Much, much appreciated. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And I'm on Twitter as well. Don't be shy. Tweet me at Dan Who Reviews. And yes, if you're paying attention, I'm not in the usual Marvel Legends space. I've been relegated to the attic as the missus is ill downstairs. So here I am. This is the new display. I will be doing a future video showing this off very soon. This is where all the non-Marvel Legends go, essentially. But you can zoom in, enhance, and I will, of course, see you on the next one.